Vendui, or greetings. I hope I got my elfish words correct. Probably not, I'm just learning it right now. Hello and welcome. As you can tell by the title, I'm the Obsessed Movie Man, O.M.M. And I can't wait any longer. I've been wanting to save this. This was going to be my Christmas review, but I just really want to talk about the upcoming Hobbit movie. Movies. So, I'm, first of all, I'm stoked. I'm really happy. I tell you the truth, as obsessed with movies as I am, I should actually explain that. I'm obsessed with movies, but that doesn't mean I know everything about them. Like, there are movies out there I haven't seen yet that are really famous, like, what's one off the top of my head I haven't seen? Godfather, which I just bought. I just bought Godfather right now, and why am I going into this? Oh yeah, because I have not seen Lord of the Rings. I mean, I saw it last summer for the first time, and I was amazed with what I saw. Granted, the version I got was the extended edition, so I kept looking at my watch like all the time. But I thought it was amazing. Peter Jackson, one of my favorite directors. One of my favorite directors. I love what he did with King Kong. What's another one that he did? I forgot what the name of it was. It was the zombie movie he did. Shoot, I can't remember. And I'm gonna get flack for that. But Lord of the Rings pretty much sums up Peter Jackson's career. I mean, great effects, great fight scenes, great stories, even if they did change. I'm reading the books right now. I'm on Two Towers. I just got to the part when they're going through the marshes with Gollum. Sorry. And yeah, let's talk about The Hobbit. It's kind of... No, actually, I was going to say that it was kind of weird that they did The Lord of the Rings before The Hobbit, but I think that was a wise decision because that was the more epic fantasy story, and it was worth putting onto the big screen before The Hobbit. And I'm excited. For my senior year in high school, I just graduated. Over the summer, I was assigned to read The Hobbit, and I loved it. I love the book. I think I'm going to read it a second time, right before I see the movie. I'm planning on seeing it opening day. I was, ironically enough, in my senior year, that was the school play that we had, The Hobbit. And the whole cast that I'm a part of, the whole cast and I are all going to go see the movie, hopefully, like, the day it comes out at Anaheim Hills. So, if you're wondering who I was, I played Gollum, so... And Smog. I did Smog voice. Smog. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Enough jabbering. So all you elves and dwarves and hobbits and wizards and balrogs and men out there probably want to know what I think of Peter Jackson's decision to make this a trilogy. Well, I guess he thought that if he made two movies, he's thinking, that's kind of weird. Why? You don't really have just two movies. Why don't I make how about I make a trilogy? Maybe that's what he was thinking? Probably not. Probably not, because he said in an interview he wants to expand the history of Middle-earth, so I think they're going to go with I think they're going to expand the mythology of Middle-earth more with the Silmarillion, which I haven't read, but I've heard mixed things about. I know that they're going to go more into depth about the Necromancer, otherwise known as Sauron, so I'm excited for that. They got Christopher Lee back. I'm so excited! Christopher Lee, one of my favorite actors of all time. So, I'm looking forward to that. They got a lot of the old cast to come back. They got the original Bilbo. They got Elijah Wood play Frodo again. There's this... Where do I have it still? I'm stumbling during the review. No, I don't have it. I had a Hobbit magazine that I was reading. It was just a big magazine all dedicated to the Hobbit. And they talk about the people returning. They have the elf, this background elf who was in all three movies, who's coming back. I forgot what his name is. The fans gave him a name. I think it was like, Frodo's nice, who's that guy, or something. I don't know what they called him. He's coming back. Hugo Weaving, Kate Blanchett. A lot of people are coming back. So, I have a few things I want to talk about again. I'm sorry, rambling. I always do because I have so many things in my mind and I'm not smart enough to just write it on paper all the time. I was in a little bit of a debate with my friend as to whether or not it was wise to put Legolas in this movie, and I learned about it before I read. I learned about him being in this movie before I read Fellowship, and I thought it would be maybe it was probably being a nice cameo, but I didn't see the point of it until I got to Fellowship, and I'm reading. I think it was the chapter Council of Elrond, and they explained that Legolas is the son of the Elven King that the dwarves and Bilbo meet in Mirkwood Forest. So there's some connection, and I would understand why now they would put Orlando Bloom back in the role, kind of keeping with continuity. Speaking of continuity, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that we'll keep continuity. Like they set up, I think it was called Narsil, the Sword of Aragorn, sorry. And maybe they're going to talk about the history. Probably not. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Arwen coming back for the movie. But they showed the trolls. I remember in the Fellowship of the Ring movie. I hope the trolls look similar. They showed photos of the trolls now, so they look similar to what they did in the Fellowship of the Ring movie. I'm questioning about if there's going to be a lot of songs, because in the books there's a lot of singing, especially The Hobbit. But all of the Lord of the Rings have songs in it, but Hobbit especially. So I know they're singing the dwarf song. So I say so a lot. I'm very sorry for that. I'm so sorry for that. I'm a little concerned with a lot of I looks to me like there's a lot of CGI goblins, and I'm kind of concerned about that because we had in the previous movies goblins or orcs, as you want to call them, and they were all guys in elaborate makeup. So maybe it's just because these goblins are supposed to be different and they look more like, maybe they're supposed to resemble goblin. Maybe they're bleh. Maybe these are supposed to be goblins and the orc goblins are separate. I never got the difference between an orc and a goblin. Whatever. But like the goblins look a little. I already got some collectibles because I'm just a nerd. Like this one I've seen the trailer. I forgot what his name is. I don't know. Like this guy, have you seen the trailer? He's pretty much in every Goblin's scene trailer. He looks pretty CGI-ish, but I'm pretty sure they have like a motion capture person there, just like they did for Andy Serkis, who I'm very excited for, and they're really promoting Gollum in this. So I hope that I'm hoping they stretch out the whole Riddles in the Dark chapter. I know because it's a Lord of the Rings movie, it should be long, which now brings me to the subject of much controversy, the whole splitting it into 3 parts. Oh wait, I already talked about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first 2 movies are gonna be strictly The Hobbit, and I don't know what the third one's gonna be. They might invent a new story. I don't know if they could do that, if they can invent their own new story. But maybe they will, because The Hobbit is very short. Like, if Lord of the Rings was 4 hours, and that book was like 400-something pages. Hobbit is like, I think, 200 pages, and that's being made into 3 movies. I kind of found that a little ridiculous, and makes me a little angry, because now it's taken me a year, but I'm now a big Tolkien fan, and I'm a little upset that I have to wait for these movies. I want to see them now! But, oh well. What are you gonna do? So, I'm really excited for this. I can't wait to see the new Bilbo Baggins. He looks good. Ian McKellen, great as ever. I'm happy to see him come back to play Gandalf. The Thorin Oakenshield, really great. I think he's a British actor. I think pretty much all of them are British actors, aren't they? I'm I keep stressing on this, but I'm super excited. So there are my thoughts on the Hobbit trilogy. I will review it, of course. I'm probably gonna do a vlog again about probably I'll probably film at Anaheim Hills when I'm with the cast. Like I'm really excited for this. I've been planning this event for a year. So stay tuned and hope to see you soon. This is O.M.M signing out.